Year 1632, Istanbul. The heart of the Ottoman Empire was about to witness one of history's most daring and extraordinary attempts. At the top of the Galata Tower stood Ahmed Çelebi, known as Hezarfen, the man of 1,000 sciences. He was preparing for the moment that would turn him into a legend. The only written source of this extraordinary event comes from the great traveler Evliya Çelebi and his Seyahatname. According to his account, on a stormy day, when the southwesterly winds roared through the Bosphorus, Sultan Murad IV and the people of Istanbul watched in silence. Hezarfen strapped on the massive eagle-like wings he had built with his own hands and leapt from the tower into the void. Evliya Çelebi recorded this moment with vivid detail. Hezarfen Ahmed Çelebi glided across the Bosphorus and landed safely at Doğancılar Square in Üsküdar, a distance of 3,358 meters. This incredible success was first rewarded by Sultan Murad IV with a pouch of gold. But this shining moment soon became the beginning of a darker fate, because Hezarfen's flight would not carry him to the heavens, but instead condemn him to exile. Evliya Çelebi's vivid description raises a question that modern science still asks. Was such a flight, over 3 kilometers, truly possible with 17th century technology? The answer lies not in flying like a bird, but in gliding. Hezarfen's success was not based on flapping wings, but on using air currents like a modern glider. What was required was the right aerodynamic design, light but durable materials, and the correct glide ratio. Calculations show that with the height of the Galata Tower and the support of the strong winds, this feat, while difficult, was not impossible. The most critical factor was timing. Choosing a day with powerful southwesterly winds proves that Hezarfen was not just a dreamer or a reckless adventurer, but a scientist who calculated physics and wind together. The steady wind gave him the lift needed for this historic flight. That the laws of physics made this flight possible gives an even deeper meaning to the story's most tragic part. If he succeeded, why was his knowledge and technology not continued? Why did the skies of the Ottoman Empire not fill with Hezarfen's followers? The answer does not lie in science, but in one of the oldest emotions of humankind: fear. Sultan Murad IV, known as the Conqueror of Baghdad, was intelligent but highly authoritarian. Whispers in the palace and the words of his advisors turned Hezarfen's achievement into not a triumph, but a threat. According to Evliya Çelebi, the Sultan said, "This man is truly to be feared. Whatever he wishes, he is capable of doing. It is not right for such a man to live." It was fear of a genius beyond control. The Sultan saw in Hezarfen not a man of science, but a force that could not be contained. The result was the tragic end of a brilliant mind. Hezarfen Ahmed Çelebi was exiled to Algeria, where he died far from his homeland, in silence. The secrets of his wings, his notes, and his designs were lost with him in the depths of history. But Hezarfen's story is not only about a successful flight and a tragic exile, it is also a timeless example of human imagination and courage, and of how societies often react to innovation with fear. That brief trace Hezarfen left in the skies would inspire others centuries later. Turkish aviation pioneers such as Fatih Hürkuş and Nuri Demirağ. At the foundation of today's achievements in aviation, there is still the wind of those first daring wings, and the passion of one man to achieve the impossible. Though Hezarfen Ahmed Çelebi flew into exile with his secrets, his legacy continues to live on in the sky.